السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Start preparing for Ramadan by fasting in Shabaan. So this is what I'm going to talk about. What is fasting in Shabaan? Why we need to fast a lot in Shabaan? And we need to fast in Shabaan because Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to fast a lot in Shabaan. And when they asked him, why ya Rasulullah, why do you fast a lot in Shabaan? Now there's two different stories, and one of them is like Sitna Aisha, she's asking him, why ya Rasulullah, you fast a lot in Shabaan? So he told her this hadith. I'm going to say the hadith inshallah, break it down and tell you exactly why the benefits we get from fasting in Shabaan. So Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, ذلك شهر يغفل الناس عنه بين رجب ورمضان وهو شهر ترفع فيه الأعمال إلى رب العالمين فأحب أن يرفع عملي وأنا صائم. So why we fast, the reason for that, number one, it's a sunnah. Sunnah because the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam did that, so we always follow Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The second reason Rasul mentioned that it's ghafla. It's a lot of people are oblivious about the month of Shabaan because they focus on the month of Rajab and of course Ramadan, and they are oblivious about the month of Shabaan. And Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said you have to increase your prayers and your fasting in the month of Shabaan. So you get the reward as if you migrate with the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam if you did ibadat al-ghafla. Third reason is, this is the month that Allah raised all your deeds in the month of Shabaan. And Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I want my deeds, I want them to be raised to Allah while I'm fasting. And the other thing is, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, this is another hadith, he said, إذا كانت ليلة النصف من شعبان, the middle of Shabaan, ينزل الله تبارك وتعالى إلى السماء الدنيا فيغفر لعباده إلا ما كان من مشرك أو مشاحن. So Allah in the 15 of Shabaan, and inshallah we will remind each other about this day, that Allah will forgive all, but there is two exceptions: mushrik, disbeliever, and the people who's fighting with each other. So we will talk about how fasting, but now let's speak about when should we fast. We fast like you can fast as Sayyidina Dawood. Break your fast one day and fast then the other day. If it's too much for you, just fast on Monday and Thursday. If it's also too much for you, please fast the 3 days, Ayyam al-Bid, 13, 14, 15, especially the 15. Now, the most important thing is how. It's not only about just fasting, it's how we're gonna fast. In our kitab, Ihya Ulumuddin, Abu Hamid al-Ghazali, he ranked them. He put the levels of Siyam. He said this is how people fast. The first level, we call them Sawm al-Umum. It's like general people. What they do is they stop eating, drinking, and mate. But nothing else. And you can tell that these people this is what they are fasting from, by they're always tired. They can't wait until the time of to break the fast, because the point of fasting is not only to be hungry. It's way more than that. It's Allah wanted this month to be like a practical training that changes the Muslim to be a better person after fasting. So if the wisdom behind fasting is not accomplished, that means you didn't fast. And the problem is some people think that fasting is to feel with the hungry and to feel with the poor people. This is not the point of fasting. Actually, if it's this is the reason why we fast to feel with the hungry, why the hungry then? Why the poor people fast? No, fasting is like a training, a program that we enter and we get better after fasting. So the second level of fasting is we call it Som al-Khusus, the private people. These people, they fast with their limbs, with their senses. They don't listen to anything Allah forbid. They don't talk about other people. They don't see what Allah forbid. They use their legs to go help other people, to try to help them. And this is how they discipline themselves. And there is a story about two ladies. They came to Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they actually want a permission from a Rasul to break their fast. So they told the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we can't take it, and we want to break our fast, and we want to take a permission from you. So Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, okay, bring a bucket for them, and I want you to throw up. They throw up, and they throw up blood and meat. They said, we didn't eat meat, we didn't eat blood, where this came from. So what they said, and this is from the book, it says, هاتان صامتا عما أحل الله لهما. These two fasted only to stop from what Allah make it halal. They stop just eating from eating. وأفطرتا على ما حرم الله تعالى عليهما. And they break their fast on haram. What did they do? They sat together. قعدتا إحداهما إلى الأخرى فجعلتا يغتابان الناس فهذا ما أكلتا من لحومهما. They sat together and started to gossip about people. And what I want to remind you is not only by how we should fast. We're not only going to fast by stop eating and drinking. No, we want to go to the higher level, and we want to try first forgive everyone. Start your Ramadan clean. You don't want any problems with anyone. Forgive everyone. Second, discipline yourself. You want to see something that Allah forbid, stop yourself. Someone is talking about others, say, Allahumma inni sa'im. I'm not going to break my fast for that. It's not worth it. You want to harm someone, you want to even hit your kids, say, no, I'm fasting. And inshallah, and the third level of fasting, and this is really high level, which we call them Som Khusus al-Khusus. These people, they fast with their hearts. They don't think about anything except Allah. They don't speak anything except than Allah. They don't hear anything except anything related to Allah. And even the way they fast, even if they think about food, they break their fast. But this is really high level. This is for the prophets and Salihin. Inshallah, we can reach to that level. But for now, let's work on ourselves. And let's encourage each other. Please, let's fast on Thursday. And it's okay if you encourage each other on the group. Let us know that, yes, let's fast on Thursday. I'm going to fast that day. And this is how we motivate each other and encourage each other. And inshallah, Allah will accept for us. Let's make this Ramadan the best Ramadan ever, because we are prepared. You know, if you want to go to a test, do you wait until the last minute or do you study before? How come you want to have this kind of spiritual Ramadan, beautiful Ramadan, without preparing for it? This is the month where we prepare for Ramadan. And trust me, inshallah, you will see how beautiful Ramadan if you follow, if you, inshallah, do the good deeds. So now let's start fasting and inshallah Allah will accept from all of us. Jazakum Allah khairan. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.